Alrighty, well, action is already ramping up. But welcome. This Cupid is dedicated. I applaud you, Sir Cupid. I applaud you for trying to get that need. But yes, I need to turn down my speakers. Sorry if you can hear that. Probably not. I'll try to cut that out. But yes, this is my Smite, my favorite Smite. My favorite Smite God series. So it was asked and recommended that I do, live commentary on, normal games. Now, as I kind of lagged my way out of here, frame drops from fraps. So yeah, obviously this shouldn't come to as a surprise so much. Raw. I saw Raw die, and that just went through my head. It's kind of obvious that Kuang is one of my favorite gods. If you watch my builds for Kuang or watch me on some streams or whatever the case is, but yes. So let's get a roll on this. I'm not gonna record the entire match. It's gonna take way too damn long. With my slow ass internet, it's gonna take way too long to upload. It's gonna take like 3-4 hours to upload this if I record the entire thing, and this lasts like longer than 12 minutes. So it's gonna go over. If you're new to this here, it's gonna kind of go over, some why some of these gods are my favorites, and whatnot. So reason why Kuang is my favorite is first reason is is his tornadoes are absolutely amazing on your end, but it's so annoying to the enemy because it takes such a large area of effect. It clears minion waves so early. Like, you put 1 point into tornado, it's going to clear a wave. It's going to clear a wave of minions. I believe he's the best, one of the best clearers in the game, especially early on. He's probably the best early on, definitely. And what's also cool with his tornadoes, you can make it better with items. It's so cool. You can enhance it with Gem of Isolation, which you can find under here, Gem of Isolation. This will make them slower by 25%. So as long as they keep staying in a tornado, it's going to keep restarting the timer, and that's going to hurt him even more. Also, Spear of Magus. Now some of all these reasons why and everything, maybe it's pretty obvious and self-explanatory or whatnot to some other people, but maybe not so much other people. Spear of Magus, if you're not familiar, it gives you magical power and penetration. Now the passive is it has a it has stacks onto it. It's kind of hard to talk and do at the same time. All right. So, Spirit Magus, you can see the passive. You can have a maximum of 2 stacks, and each stack reduces the enemy's magical protection. So, it's really easy to apply those stacks, and after a couple ticks of Tornado, the rest of the Tornado ticks and the following abilities is going to hurt even more. So, it just rips through people, especially, even more so if they're tanky, because I can see here it does additional 10%. So it's percentage based as well, not just points. So that's really cool. It's a great source of penetration. I don't know why, but this is just so funny. I'm sorry, I keep laughing. Freya's not even shooting. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why. And in matches like Joust, like 3v3 or even 1v1, that specific map, that lane is relatively small, and Tornado can interrupt the entire team fight. It can split the enemy team in half. I've been on the other side of this, and when your tank goes in to get their squishies, and their tank comes in to get your squishies, it's kind of hard because you can't help out your tank, and it's kind of help yourself when you're being bashed in by a huge frost giant and whatnot. But besides moving away from the tornado aspect, his ulti hits so hard. It's one of the highest hitting ultis. The highest has to be Anubis. Anubis does so much damage. I missed my squall. That sucks. He does okay. If you want to walk through a tornado, that's fine. His ulti hits so hard. Now, it can be semi-hard to hit. Now, the trick to landing his ulti is waiting till the enemy is slowed, stunned, or you can predict where they're going to go. You have to have one of those three. Now, predicting is more of a skill set. You'll develop that over time as you play Smite as a whole, and Kuang even more so often. But some people will just waste their ulti. I've seen so many times where people just shoot a random Kuang ulti. Another thing is, don't wait or don't use it on people that have full HP unless if you're trying to save somebody. And the only way to get them off is by scaring them by using your ulti. Now these cats are okay. I killed them. Now, depending on how fed you are and whatnot, your ulti could probably do maybe about 70-60% of the enemy's HP. So look for about that numerical value, and you should be good to go. The build I'm using right now, if anybody's wondering, is my Kuang super build, so you can find that. Freya, you just like flying around, don't you, girl? Poly, Tornado. As you can see, it's really simple to burn people down. Now, if you have trouble landing your 3-year Tornado, and you may be wondering, like, I kind of have issues with Kuang because I can't land much of the stuff. Well, you kind of have to apply your Squall first. If you apply your Squall first and use your 2 to slither up further while they're running away, or if they're running away, you can easily drop your Tornado. Also, Kuang is just one of those gods. You need to have your prediction skills up. This video kind of turned into tips video. I kind of got carried away, but as far as favorite, his squall hits relatively hard, and it's nice in combination with Polynomicon because it makes landing your next basic attack really easy. So that's definitely a bonus, and one of the reasons why I like Raw's a good sniper. This Raw is doing good. So not enough damage. But yes, this squad does such good damage, and after you max it out, it slows them by 50%. Now that's a lot. 50% of your movement speed is gone. It's really easy to, you can follow up with your Squall, not your Squall. You can follow up with your Tornado or ulti. I don't know, everybody on my team is dead. So that's pretty sucky. I really want to get this tower down. I could kill. I could just kill her. Yeah. Well, apparently I can't land anything. There we go. Immortal. I don't want to give this up right here. Also, yeah, definitely Squall is amazing for just slowing down enemies and following up with your Polynom. His 2 is not the greatest escape from mages, but it's definitely there. I use my Squall mostly aggressively and defensively, but most are aggressively, like I said. I like to squall forward and chase him down with my okay. Now I didn't think she was gonna be able to kill me, but I killed her anyway. So yeah, back to my slither. I combination of my slither into my 1 and then Polynom and then drop my Tornado, and that's pretty much killing somebody there. But if you notice how I'm leveling, I don't really put points into it. So yeah, I mean it's not the best item or ability rather, but it's pretty much the reasons why I like Kuang so much. His ulti just hits so hard. He clears lanes so easily. It's easy to build stacks on him and whatnot. So that's gonna wrap it up for the video. I would love to record the entire thing, but my slow ass internet won't really let me. But yeah, I'll see you guys later, and thanks for watching. Peace.